my name is Camden Jackson. I'm here at the LEAP Foundation's Mentor Workshop. I'm here with Manny Fabriker. He has sponsored quite a handful of students here today, huh?
Yeah, sure did.
Awesome. So Manny, tell me again what you do.
Well, I actually run a company with College Planning ABC. So I'm actually a college planner. I do financial planning and admissions planning for students going off to college.
Wow, so you are definitely in the right place, right?
Right, definitely.
Okay, so tell me what your experience has been coming to this mentor workshop. The LEAP Foundation brings in about 100 mentors, people who have been very successful in their careers, who can share words of wisdom with these students from ages 14 to 25 here at the LEAP program. So tell me about your experience today, meeting these kids, sitting down with them and talking to them about their goals.
Right, today was just really one of those awesome experiences because for the first time, I got to really feel where the kids wanted to go. And where a lot of these kids, they've been prepped for a whole week, talking about their dreams, their aspirations, and what they want to do in life. And these students were really, really prepared. And I felt these students were motivated to succeed. This is actually really a springboard to where they want to go in the future. And I highly recommend sending your kids here. And I was just so fortunate to be here and speak with the students and to empower them to go after their goals and dreams in life. And this is what this organization is about, is empowering these kids to go out there and give them, I would say, the extra oomph and motivation to go and succeed and make a big difference in the world.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Manny. We've truly enjoyed you being here and appreciate you and the rest of the mentors here today taking the time out of their busy schedule to share these words of wisdom with these children and really give them that oomph. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm Camden Jackson here at the LEAP Foundation's Mentor Workshop. I am here with Dr. Will Christian. He's an eye surgeon in Beverly Hills, and we asked him to come participate in our Mentor Workshop and impart words of wisdom to about 350 students ages 14 to 25. So, Dr. Christian, tell me a little bit about your experience here today at the workshop.
I was absolutely blown away. I actually ran into Bill at the health club last week.
Dr. Bill.
Dr. Bill, and I ran into him in the locker room, and he said, "Hey, you should get involved in this foundation that I'm involved with, where we mentor kids, and it'd be great. We'll have a round table." I said, "Sure." So I came here thinking we were going to sit down with about 5 kids, and I walk into an auditorium of about 350 kids. I was blown away. I mean, I was absolutely blown away. Earlier during the mentor lunch, I was rocked to the soul with some stories. I almost cried during part of it.
Aww.
I just came out of a clinic, walked in here not knowing what to expect, and the next moment I know I'm almost crying. So yeah, it's rocked at the core. I mean, it's just a very moving thing. I didn't realize at what magnitude this was at, but it is. The stories that I've heard of some of these kids are so inspirational. I almost feel guilty because I almost feel like I got more out of this than what I put into it, and it has recharged me.
Wow.
I've taken this enthusiasm, the enthusiasm these kids have, and just their young age and their vigor has recharged my batteries. I can't wait to go to work on Monday.
That is so exciting. That is what we tell our students, to get to a point in their life where they can say that, wake up every day and say they love what they do and they're energetic about it. And I think you've imparted that to them today, and I'm glad we could give you a little something back. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, I'm here with Brian Safdari at the LEAP Foundation's Mentor Workshop. Brian has been a part of LEAP for a few years, 2 years? Yes, in 2 years. He was a speaker last year and spoke on getting kids money for college, which is what we all want when we go to college, right? So Brian, tell me about being a mentor here this year.
Oh, it's amazing. I came back strictly because I didn't know what to expect the first year. And anything that has to do with kids, I love doing it. That's why I'm in that business.
Of course.
But I have spoken to the youth market and organizations such as LEAP, but there's not any organization out there that does what LEAP does, because it's not just leadership. It's not just rah, be successful, have passion, and go off. But what's different is people are being transformed one student at a time. I had 12 of my students last year come. I had 15 students this year come. Wow. And not one person said they don't want to go back again. 100% of my students said they want to come here. And just seeing all these amazing kids, every single one of them want to come back, because half of my students, the funny thing was that they were dragged by their parents. because they're like, oh my God, I don't want to
Most
go.
are.
Yeah, like, I don't want to go. This is not for me. But when they leave here, they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad my parents invested in this and had me come to this because I want to come back next year.
Wow. So after participating in the program last year and coming back again, have you seen a change in the quality of the students or the motivation in the students to be here?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the more students you have, the bigger and the rowdier it gets. I mean, the students are running, they have smiles on their faces. I remember last year we had like 200 something.
Yeah, we have about 150 more students this year than we did last year, and it's grown significantly each year. So,
well, it's one of those things when you do something so well, people can't help not telling other people. So it's like, those all fall in place. So I'm not going to be surprised if there's 1,000 next year and it exponentially grows just because.
does that mean you're going to help us with that 1,000 kids, corralling them?
Do whatever I
Okay,
can to
all right.
help out. Anything to help Leap. It's amazing to be here.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for taking the time to come and participate with us. We've loved having you for the past 2 years and hope you'll come back again. Thanks for getting the kids money for college, too. Thank you for being here. Hi, this is Camden here at the LEAP Foundation's Mentor Workshop. I'm here with Jody Nicholson. She has volunteered her time to be with us today. Jody is part of a fabulous group, which is a marketing and consulting firm. Tampa, Florida. Wow. So she has traveled a long way to be here with us today, and we really appreciate her presence. Tell me a little bit about your experience here today with these students.
Well, today has been absolutely priceless. It's going to be my event of the year. I just published a book called Reflections in Gratitude. It's a gratitude journal that I've offered to my mentees. But tonight will be a day of reflection on the beauty and the inspiration that has gone on here. And to be a part of this is just absolutely amazing. I've been supporting LEAP for 2 years now, and I will continue. I am a lifer. And I hope to continue to coach and mentor these kids along the way in their growth, and great experience. And just one thing, everybody, it's okay to be fabulous, and you can be fabulous right here at LEAP. So,
Amen. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today. I know that you imparted your fabulousness to all of these students, and I appreciate it. We like to tell ourselves we're 10s every day, so that resonates with the fabulous group, I'm sure. So thank you for being here. Thank you for traveling such a long way from Tampa, Florida, to be here with us. Thank you. Hi, I'm Camden Jackson here at the LEAP Foundation's Mentor Workshop, and I'm here with Scott Keffer. He is an author and a coach for financial advisors, and he has been a very instrumental part in making this Mentor Day work, so I wanted him to share a little bit of his experience with you guys today.
Well, Camden, probably two. If I were speaking to people, I'd probably speak on two levels.
Okay.
Number one would be from the standpoint of being a mentor here. And it was one of the most amazing days I've had. If you have things of value, life experiences, professional experiences that you've learned, and you really want to help somebody have a huge start, this is the place to do it. Because you've got people who are hungry and open, they're willing, they've been prepared to listen, and you can pass on the best experiences you've had and help them get into the fast track. I've said it's a little like, I felt like today we're like billiard balls. I mean, we're like the cue ball, and we can knock somebody's course into a brand new direction, right? So huge impact, and we had 4 sessions, and I'm just waiting to hear the follow-up from that. So from a standpoint of a mentor, first of all, I'm hooked.
Fantastic.
So I'm coming again and again. And yeah, I mean, if you have professional lessons or life lessons, you need to be here. And the second standpoint would be from the standpoint of being a dad.
All right.
My son and his new wife are here, and it was, they got married in the spring, and I thought, we can give them some stuff. We can give them a fish, or we can teach them how to fish. And so we said, here's some fun presents, but we're going to send you to a program called LEAP, where you're going to learn things that are going to change your world. And so in some sense, I just talked to my son, Josh. First of all, he said it's an affirmation of what we've been teaching him. So he hears it in a lot of different venues. And secondly, there are things that they've never heard before. And so if you're thinking about where are they going to get life training and the lessons and the skills they learned here, they're not being taught in school. they're not being taught in their profession. In fact, I've had to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the very same things that they're getting here. I mean, you're getting literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of training in 5 days for your son or daughter. I mean, if you're not sending them here, you're crazy. It's nuts because they're not going to learn it anywhere else. So my daughter, who's 19, will be here next year, and we'll be sending Josh and Andrea. So if you're a parent, you should seriously think about how you're going to get your children to LEAP, because they're going to learn things that are going to change their course in life. It's going to do two things: not only move them up to a higher level, but it changes their whole trajectory.
Changes what level, changes what the highest level means to them and
Yes.
what that looks like. And that's what we really try to do here at LEAP. Actually, my little brother came last year. My parents saw what this program did for me as a student and a coach for the past few years. And my 14-year-old little brother came last year, and he went back home, and my parents have just been overwhelmed by the changes they've seen in him, and he is so upset he couldn't be here this year again. And so it's neat to know that they want to be here.
Yes.
After being taught all of these skills and meeting all these wonderful people. They want to be here, they want to know more. So it's really exciting to hear that, and I appreciate your point of view from a father's perspective.
Yeah, because I think I was 35 when I started learning these, so 20 years ago. And I said to my children, imagine if you began when you're 18, 20, 22 years old. I mean, you've got another 15, 20 years on me. I mean, just think about where you'll be down the road. So
Call it a 7-year career head start.
7-year life head start.
7-year life head start as well.
I mean, you're changing them. I think the things here, first of all, you'd have to say, one, would they ever come to know these things if they didn't get them here, let alone how quickly they could.
Absolutely.
So if you're in any way thinking about impacting people, you should be here as a mentor. And if you're a parent, you should bring your kids.
Thank you so much. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thank you for being here today, Mr. Keffer. We've
My
really
pleasure.
enjoyed it.
Thank you.